Welcome to Premier Development League Soccer tonight from the Northern Kentucky University Soccer Complex in Highland Heights, Kentucky. It's the Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC playing host to KW United FC out of Waterloo, Ontario. Big matchup tonight for the Dutch Lions as KW United FC comes into tonight 7-1 and in first place in the Great Lakes Division of the Central Conference. They lost the first game of the season to the Michigan Bucks and have won 7 straight. The head coach is Martin Painter. Let's get a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC, the defenders Jamie Letty, Ki Namjapuna, Charlie Rolls, and Christian Sosnowski. In midfield, Michael Mollet, Kevin Barajas, and Jesse Dinjan. 4 goals scored for the Dutch Lions. The forwards, Ryan Malik, Austin Smythe, and Peggy Nagacha. In net, it's Zeus De La Paz for Cincinnati. De La Paz makes his 8th appearance of the season, comes in with a 1.14 goals against average. And the lineups for KW United FC to start it off. The defenders, Kamal Miller, Matthew Laurent, Justin Springer, and Munir Souley. At the midfield, Donald Tomlinson, Ken Krolicki, and Liam Callahan, along with Charlie Novoth. Then Yiso Barriga and Yannick Lobi rounded out at the forwards. The keeper tonight, Scott Levine. Levine makes his 2nd appearance of the season. He does not have a goals against average, a stellar 0. The previous starter in the 7 matches was Dane St. Clair. His goals against was .71. So a tight defensive net for KW United FC, and that's how you get to first place. The head coach for Cincinnati is Sinbad Drunin. This is match 8 of 15 for Cincinnati on the season. These teams last met on June 11th. It was a 5-2 KW United victory. 4 goals were scored against Matt Kessler for the Dutch Lions in net. Jesse Dinjan had 2 goals for Cincinnati. And a big story tonight, Samir Fathazada, the leading scorer for KW United, with 6 goals, is not with the club here.
You can download the PDL mobile app today to keep track of your favorite teams.
Had a downpour here in Highland Heights just prior to tonight's game. Temperatures are in the mid-80s as we started off. Matthew Laurent controls. Sends it up for Justin Springer. Barriga handling there and knocked it off to the right. A good defensive stand out of the gate for the Dutch Lions. Christian Sanowski there to handle. Has it far right, and then the Dutch Lions will try to play out of their end. Second straight home match tonight for Cincinnati. Had 3 of the last 4 at home, and will have only 2 of the remaining 6 matches here in Highland Heights. So an important one tonight as they try to even the slate for the season with KW United FC. Long surface controlled by KW United. First chance to attack. Good battle getting in. Chiso Barriga. Barriga's going to be able to play it out of the corner, at least momentarily. Liam Callahan in front for KW United. Strong defense once again for Cincinnati. Kamal Miller sends it forward and out. It'll be Cincinnati possession. De La Paz will take his time. Long service to center. Cincinnati will be able to collect there. As Charlie rolls. Rolls a quick restart, and they play back, and a touchy play there. Barriga pressing for KW United. Almost a chance on goal there for Krolicki. Cincinnati able to play out. First attacking opportunity for the Dutch Lions. Played back for Levine and then out. Dutch Lions reset. Ball forward touch there for Krolicki. He'll settle it for KW United FC. Cincinnati's defense well forward here. Excellent if it holds up. With a KW United FC flick over the top, and it could be a different story for Zeus De La Paz. Touchline defense holds there, and De La Paz will send it back out. Ball forward and a threat in the box. Turned away nicely. Kamal Miller there, denying Ryan Malik. Cincinnati in off a 3-0 victory over the Derby City Rovers. Malik had a couple of scores in that game. Malik into tonight with 3 for the season. Cincinnati tries to organize the attack. It's Ryan Malik. Sosnowski with the restart, double teamed immediately. KW United FC right back to the attack. Liam Callahan sent it forward. Kinam Japuna trying to play out along with Christian Sosnowski for Cincinnati. So we're into our 7th minute here early. No score, no shots so far for either side. Micah Molay, the former Cincinnati FC product. Header for Molay in front. That was a gotcha, surrendering possession for Cincinnati. Barriga had it flicked away. Kamal Miller resets for KW United FC. Good work forward by Lobe. Kamal Miller forward with a quick service. Liam Callahan wide. Callahan a flick forward, overshot. But picked up by Barriga. Barriga long cross can connect. KW United FC threatening. Ball to the corner, long run. KW United FC earns the first corner of the night. Corner is brought to you by Mercy Health Sports Medicine here in Cincinnati. Liam Callahan will take it here. Low driving, and Gotcha got a head on it for Cincinnati FC and knocked it out of harm's way. So an opportunity missed there for KW United FC. We mentioned 6 goals for Samir Fathazada for KW United. Mohamed Aborig into tonight with 3. Loby into tonight with 3 as well. Loby with 10 shots, second only to Fathazada. KW United FC has outscored its opponents so far 12-0 in the first half, 9-5 in the second, and 21-5 overall. Good save there for Levine. Cincinnati mounted a threat. Whistle at mid, stops play, and ball will go back to Cincinnati. Quick restart there. It's Michael Millay. Millay will play center. Here's Malink. A couple of goals in the last match. Good cross and a goal for Cincinnati! Austin Smythe strikes in the 10th minute, and they beat Levine for the first time this season. So Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC take an early lead over the first place KW United FC. Pretty combination there, and Austin Smythe able to put it away for his first goal of the season. Smythe's 13th shot on the campaign.
Assist number 24, Ryan Malink.
Give the assist to Malink. And a beautiful combination has the Dutch Lions on top early in the first goal against KW United FC in the first half of this campaign. A couple of landmarks on which to build here for Cincinnati. Good chance to answer there, just high. Ken Krolicki had a good look at it. Just over the crossbar. Krolicki has a goal on the campaign. Now 5 shots. Cincinnati will reset here in the 12th minute. So Austin Smythe strikes on a nice assist from Malink. Battle resumes at mid. Again, Cincinnati's defense, the back line well forward here against this KW United FC attack. Loby into the corner once again. And Cincinnati able to earn possession. Good run over there by Charlie Rolls. Play stops momentarily for an injury to Cincinnati. See Dinjon on the sideline. So clock continues to run here in the 14th minute. We wait for our restart. KW United FC into tonight on a 7-match victory streak for head coach Martin Painter. Michigan Bucks tonight, second in the standings at 5-1. The Dayton Dutch Lions in at 4-4. Fourth place West Virginia Chaos at 3-5. Cincinnati at 3-4, and then the Derby City Rovers 1-6. Round out the Great Lakes Division. Ball sent across, another whistle. Restart here for KW United FC. Up the pressure and gotcha for Cincinnati. Trying to earn himself a one-on-one opportunity down there with Levine. Contact across mid. Barriga sent to the pitch. Clouds form overhead as pop-up thunderstorms here in the Midwest, always imminent. We get a hot and humid day like we had today. Kerlicki worked side. Had to send it back for a reset. Barriga in traffic. Good footwork, but denied. And John handled there for Cincinnati. Drew the contact. Quick restart here for KW United FC. And they'll start over. Kamar Miller carries in. Good footwork from the defender. Cross for Krolicki. He'll handle up top as Rolls pressures. Cycle back to Laurent. Long service in. Cincinnati there to deny. Liam Callahan will restart here for KW United. Contact again as this game gets a little chippy. Yiso Barriga again back to the pitch. And Callahan set to restart. Opportunity out of the set piece here for KW United FC. Callahan will strike left-footed. Sends it right post. Nobody home for KW United. And that was almost an opportunity on the return. Off the right post is all of a sudden Zeus de La Paz faced a 2-on-1. And just a missed opportunity. Very close to the right post. Looked like Laurent down there for KW United FC. So Cincinnati dodges a bullet in the 18th minute. And De La Paz is going to send it out.
For more information, goes to mercymovesyou.com. That's mercymovesyou.com.
And gotcha. On the attack for Cincinnati, long service. Levine, an easy cleanup. Good protection there from Justin Springer on that right side. KW United trying to form the attack. Miller harassed and has to play back. Good work there by the Dutch Lions. Barajas. Miller forward. Callahan has it flicked away. Good work on the sideline by Ryan Malik. Malik with the assist on the Smythe goal. That's the difference right now for Cincinnati. And gotcha. Trying to play out with Malik in contact. Whistle goes against KW United FC. It's Munir Soleil. They're trying to keep it in the KW United half. Malay with the restart. Cincinnati tries to form the attack. Long service out, headed back by Dinjon. There's Ngacha, going to send one onto the left post. Easy cleanup there for Levine. Levine had a spotless goals against to start this match, but touched up by the Dutch Lions. It's the first goal of the season surrendered in the first half by KW United. So they try to play out. Laurent back. And again, Cincinnati well forward. Soleil center. This is Loby. Back to Soleil, who resets. And gotcha a chance. Good defensive work there by Laurent, at least to hold up the Cincinnati attack. The Dutch Lions reform. Then Johnson it back. And Cincinnati turned away. It's a promising possession there, and Laurent on that play against Ngacha really broke the momentum. Barajas out. Sadowski sent it forward. Here's Ngacha. Works his way in. Good mark by Callahan. Possession will stay with Cincinnati.
Follow at USL PDL on Twitter to become a PDL League insider. Join club
Ngacha the restart.
conversations,
Nope, gonna give it up.
through their pro careers.
Barajas in. Here's Malink. Good flick forward by Malay, but couldn't connect with Ngacha. Possession shifts back to KW United. Justin Springer played out. Ball sent back by Rolls once again. Cincinnati tries to play forward and Ngacha. In onside, but almost a chance there to pressure Levine. KW United comes up strong defensively there. Miller carried out. KW United trying to get organized at mid. Left-footed for Miller. Callahan plays back. Miller will play it all the way back now to Levine. KW United working this left side of the pitch on the attack. Long service in for Miller, almost connected. Nice play by De La Paz to come out. Turn away the threat there for Kurlicki.
Right now, while your Dutch Lions are on the field, Global Business Solutions
Restart here for KW United FC.
Always on, powering and protecting the Lions IT infrastructure. Learn more on how GBS can accelerate your organization at gbs-inc.com.
Chance here for KW United in contact on that far side. No whistle, but possession will stay with KW United. Rolls again with aggressive defense for Cincinnati. Good service to center. That's Callahan. Cincinnati tried to run out of there with Malink. Malink took some heavy contact just short of mid, and a yellow card issued, our first of the night. So Malink down to the pitch. And the assist on the goal tonight. Our referee tonight, Chad Collins. The assistant referee, Maggie Short. And Matthew Fotia. Saul Revens is our fourth official. They continue to attend to Malik. The fans, when customers choose Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell for one a new or pre-owned car, they receive much more than a stunning vehicle. They are entering into a relationship with Greater Cincinnati's premier luxury dealership, and that relationship means superb experience every visit. Mercedes-Benz isn't an ordinary vehicle. You shouldn't settle for an ordinary dealership. Visit Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell off Interstate 71 and 75 at exit 188. Just a couple miles south of Cincinnati. KW United forms the attack, and this is Callahan going to be cut off on the near side. Miller tries to reverse the pitch in contact near mid. Quick restart there for Soleil. Ball sent out again by Cincinnati. Scrambling defensive effort there. And Jamie Letty. 28th minute now here in Highland Heights. Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC holding on to that one goal advantage. KW United reorganizes once again. Lobe operating in the middle, trying to craft his way through traffic. KW United slowly eating up ground, and now it's push it back to mid. Tried to work that last attack in stages. Cincinnati, 5 across the back, making it difficult for KW United to find some openings here. Here's Miller. Good strike across, and again, Cincinnati there. Dutch Lions packing that back line. Kralicki's last strike turned away. Cincinnati again will reverse possession. Malay sends it out. Connection briefly interrupted. Cincinnati tries to reset. Sosnowski sends it center. Barajas can't connect with Ngacha. Ball flicked back for Callahan. Works with Krolicki. Soleil gives it up. Misconnection there with Callahan. And the ball back to the Dutch Lions. So Cincinnati stands tall once again on the defensive half. Ngacha with a good battle with Laurent. Ngacha continues to press forward. Laurent got the better of that. Ball able to be cleared. Miller forward. Strong slide again from Sosnowski for Cincinnati. And a restart here for Callahan. He'll give away to Miller. And traffic Krolicki again sent to the pitch. KW United draws the whistle. Another quick restart as Tomlinson tried to send it across right. Laurent swings it wide. Run to the back line and a beautiful service in to save that as it found its way to Callahan. Cincinnati again there to interrupt. Ball sent out, and KW United will have another restart in the attacking half. Good work defensively there for Cincinnati. It's to John. Ball sent back for Levine. So we're into our 33rd minute here at the Northern Kentucky University Soccer Complex. We'll have some stoppage time tacked on to the end of this first. It's been a strong showing so far for Cincinnati. Good run in, and they keep it onside. Cincinnati resets. Rolls weights in a conversation here between Cincinnati and KW United, and players will have to be separated. Chad Collins over to have a chat, as they say. Now the restart for Cincinnati. Barajas a flick forward. Can't connect with Ngacha. Cincinnati trying to keep it in its half and aggressively. Well done, but a whistle will give it back to KW United. Aggressive move there by Kevin Barajas. Perlicki across. Again, Cincinnati staunch defensively. Throwing some numbers at the KW United attackers, and there's a nice turn by Rolls. Sosnowski tries to play forward. Good work in space was Ding John. One in here for KW United. And Barriga. Callahan tried to keep it alive. More physical play. Cincinnati able to again strongly defend. Five, almost six at times across the back for the Dutch Lions tonight as they try to protect a 1-0 lead here in the 36th minute. Ball forward, this is Callahan. Over to contest. Cincinnati, and that is some great work in the corner. And Callahan sent to the pitch. Was picked up by the legs and dumped on his backside. And that is Nam Japuna over there for Cincinnati. Add a little WWE flair to that defensive effort in the corner. Is Nam Japuna with a clean sweep of the leg. Sent Callahan down on his backside. So restart. Nam Japuna out of the University of Kentucky in Nashville, Tennessee. Good cross and low, and then KW United will even it. Beautiful look there in front. So after the defensive connection, gave it back to KW United. They organize on a restart and knock it home to even the match at 1. Goal for KW United comes from Kamal Miller. So Miller able to even it up in our 37th minute. Miller connects for the second of the season. And we're all level at 1. And this was a 5-2 KW United win when these two met for the first time this season back on June 11th. So Cincinnati comes out strong. Lead held up to the 37th minute.
Dutch-inspired, American-made. Stop at Lissa Steakhouse at 6th and Main in Covington for bitterball and Dutch filet. Or
restart here for Cincinnati.
on the rooftop patio overlooking the
So some
Cincinnati
contact in the corner. Keenam Japuna
4 p.m. to 11 p.m.
gave KW United a restart.
Facebook or Twitter at LI.
And they're able to capitalize with Kamal Miller in front, just off the right post. The Rolls will play back for Cincinnati. Been a solid effort tonight for the Dutch Lions. Been aggressive and physical against this first place team in the Central Conference Great Lakes Division. Right foot service long, and a chance there for Cincinnati. Kept alive. This is Malink. Plays in space. Service left for Malay. Malay forward for Barajas. KW tightens up. Good chance here for Dijon. And Cincinnati will come out of it with a corner kick. So Ngacha hovering around that near side post.
And now for your first Mercy
And it's the
Health
first
Sports
Mercy Health
Medicine
Sports Medicine corner kick for Cincinnati tonight. One so far for KW United. Good cross high, and Levine there able to make the save, well protected by the KW United back line in formation. And John sent it in. Miller, the goal scorer tonight for KW United, earns a whistle. Into the 40th minute now, but we will have a dose of stoppage time tacked onto the end. KW United right back to it. Lobe. Souley. Miller again tries to play his way through traffic. Lobe pushes forward. Another strong defensive effort there by Cincinnati. It's Jamie Letty. KW United turned away once again. De La Paz, a long right footer. Malink able to head it forward. But Levine, an easy cleanup. We'll bring it out for Liam Callahan. And John over for Nagacha. Cincinnati trying to press forward. Barajas over for Rolls. In space for Ngacha. Can he get it off? He can't. Miller able to close the door. KW United will push back. Offside there for KW United as they tried to make a quick turn of possession and turn that into the second goal here in the first. All even at 1-1. Cincinnati courtesy of Austin Smythe and KW United courtesy of Kamal Miller. KW United will huddle around Chad Collins. Again, the discussion continues in what's been a growing physical match here in Highland Heights. Dutch-inspired, American-made. Stop into Lisi's Steakhouse at 6th and Main in Covington for bitterballin', Dutch filet, or have a signature cocktail on the rooftop overlooking the Cincinnati skyline. They're open for dinner 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Reservations recommended. Find them on Facebook at Lisi 5215. So our stoppage time will grow as we click away in our 43rd minute. Fans on hand here. Get ready to visit the House of Orange Sports Bar and Grill. Open at 5th and Johnson for just a couple of weeks now in Covington. Great party spot to watch all your favorite sports. More than 40 60-inch TVs. Find them on Facebook at House of Orange Covington or Twitter at House of Orange SB. House of Orange is the official sports bar of the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. We'll see you there after tonight's match. In every match here this season. So we reorganize here in Highland Heights. Zeus De La Paz will get ready to restart it. It's a goal tonight by Austin Smythe for Cincinnati from Ryan Malink.
We hope to see you after the game tonight.
And Kamal Miller, a defender for KW United FC. Gave the assist on Miller's goal to Krolicki. And now we're back underway. 44th minute and counting. And a good push in for Cincinnati. It's Austin Smythe. Can't connect with Ngacha in front. Cincinnati will press forward. Try to keep this attack alive. Little dangerous exchange, and it's poked out by Krolicki. Cincinnati comes up with a corner kick, courtesy of Mercy Health Sports Medicine. DeJohn again will take it for Cincinnati. Left-footed effort. Sent out quickly by KW United FC, and Barajas will try to play against Charlie Nova. Barajas going to win that battle, and Cincinnati will be able to keep it in its end. Namjapuna with that touch at mid. Over for Rolls. Barajas there again. KW United. A little more pressure that time at mid. Servicing for Cincinnati. This is Malink again. Malink ridden out well wide. A strong effort inside by Munir Saleh. Ball across and offside, going to be called against the Dutch Lions. Austin Smythe. Just a little early there for Cincinnati. 46th minute now. As we are well into stoppage time. Project maybe 2-3 minutes. This entertaining match here tonight between first place KW United FC in the Great Lakes Division of the Central Conference and the fifth place team, the Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Dutch Lions scored the first. Evened up just about 20 minutes later by KW United FC. Midway through the 47th minute. Ball played to mid. This is DeJohn. Good turn on the far side there, and Rolls have a quick restart. Rolls works wide. Good effort there, but Levine able to shut the door just off the far post. It's Austin Smythe there for Cincinnati on that last strike. Rolls with the header for Cincinnati, and Smythe trying to find Ngacha. Laurent there defensively for KW United, and Levine rolls it far side. Ngacha at mid. Working on Tomlinson. Good win there by Krolicki for KW United. He's in traffic and couldn't play out. 49th minute now. Here in the first. Rolls plays forward. Smythe again in the corner. Beautiful move out of it. Smythe will get it across, and ball will be nicked across the end line. And Cincinnati comes up with a corner kick. I'm going to call that a foul, and no corner actually here in Highland Heights. But a restart, nevertheless in dangerous territory for Cincinnati. And gotcha. Center in front. Ball's deflected on the offering. Levine able to make the play off the post. KW United. Long service out for Miller. And La Paz there to control for Cincinnati. And now stoppage time finally comes to a close at 49-41 in the first. So some extra time played, and Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC come out even with KW United after 49 minutes and a half here in Highland Heights. Shots on goal, 2 for Cincinnati, 1 for KW United. 2 corners for Cincinnati and 1 for KW United. The goal for Cincinnati was Austin Smythe from Ryan Malink. And for KW United, it was Miller on a strong assist from Ken Krolicki. We'll take a break here at the half. We're all even at 1 between KW United FC and Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC. Mike Smalls back with you for Premier Development League Soccer from Highland Heights and the Northern Kentucky University Soccer Complex. And a good one so far here between the home half Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC, all even with KW FC. 1-1 here at the half. Take a look at the first half scoring. Cincinnati got it started in the 11th minute when Austin Smythe got a nice service from Ryan Malink. Smythe connects for his first. It was Malink's first assist of this season. KW United answering in the 37th minute with Kamal Miller. It's after a hard foul in the corner from Keenam Japuna for Cincinnati. Set up a restart and a nice cross from Ken Krolicki. His first assist gave Kamal Miller his second goal, and that evened the slate. We went to 49-41 in stoppage time. And maybe some of that due to the fouls here tonight. Cincinnati with 9, KW United with 4, the most lopsided statistic. Shots in the first, Cincinnati with 2, both on goal. KW United had 3, put 1 on frame. 1 save for KW United for Levine. Zeus de La Paz did not have to make a save in the first. 2 corners for Cincinnati and 1 for KW United. Again, we went to 49-41. Cincinnati trying to get even on the season at 4-4. They're 2-2 in the last 4. And KW United trying to extend a 7-match victory streak for head coach Martin Painter. KW United scored just 1 goal against Derby City. And that was the first match without Samir Fathazada, a 6-goal scorer on the season. And he is not with the club for the second consecutive match of Cincinnati trying to take advantage as the Dutch Lions come into tonight 5th in the Central Conference, Great Lakes Division, just behind the West Virginia Chaos at 3-5. The Dayton Dutch Lions at 4-4. The Michigan Bucks at 5-1, and KW United FC at 7-1. Of course, atop the division. The only loss for KW United FC was in the opener to the Michigan Bucks, the defending national champions. Dutch Lions finish up a 2-game homestand here tonight. Played 3 of the last 4 here in the Northern Kentucky Soccer Complex. We'll only have 2 home games remaining. July the 3rd against the Dayton Dutch Lions. And it's Sunday, July the 16th, the final game of the season against the FC Cincinnati Reserves. Tickets, $8 for adults, $6 for students 7 to 20 years old, and of course, 6 and younger, free admission here for Cincinnati Dutch Lions soccer this season. Nice experience and a good crowd on hand here, hoping these clouds don't open up and dispense a little bit of rain. Started under sunshine and a downpour prior to tonight's match. And so far, clouds have held off. So we are ready to start our second stanza here in Highland Heights. Cincinnati and KW United FC all even at 1-1. These 2 teams again met on June the 11th. It was a 5-2 KW United victory. Fathazada had 2 of the goals for KW United, and John had 2 for Cincinnati. But tonight, Dinjon a bit quiet. So clearly draws some attention from KW United. Rolls with a restart here for the Dutch Lions. Good burst forward by Michael Mollet. Mollet spent last season with Cincinnati FC for the USL. Continuing to draw some huge crowds here in the Tri-State. Ball played back for Matthew Laurent. Forward and a good touch right there for KW United. Spariga. Ball played out, and Liam Callahan with the restart. Lobe sent it into space. Cincinnati sent it out. DeJohn trying to come up there with a turn and an attack. Couldn't get it done, but a restart for Cincinnati.
No first half subs.
Just shy of mid.
Or no halftime subs.
Same starters in the second half for both teams. So it was a good service forward there for Malink. And an abrupt turn for Munir Saleh for KW United. So a restart here for KW United out of Waterloo, Ontario. Long service in. Cincinnati will watch it drift. Jesus de La Paz. La Paz beaten once in the first. Cincinnati had packed that backline defense. Made it very difficult for KW United to get anything organized near the net. Ball forward. This is Malink. Good service in and a sliding save by Levine. Just at the top of the box, and now they get after it once again. That was DeJohn in for Cincinnati. Levine came out to make the aggressive save, and nicely played really by both ends, and a little extra at the end of the exchange.
I didn't see it. I want to look at it.
We've had one yellow card so far tonight. DeJohn came sliding in, and now the second will go to KW United FC and Levine, the keeper.
A yellow card has been assessed to number 1, Scott Levine.
And now they'll assess one as well to DeJohn.
Who got assessed the yellow card for us?
No. Well, I didn't see one. Oh, 10 on yellow?
Yellow card has been assessed to
So
number
in the
10.
50th minute now, dueling yellows out for Levine and DeJohn. Just an aggressive play right there. DeJohn was looking for the go-ahead strike, and Levine, an excellent job to protect the net. So a quick answer here by KW United FC as they're quickly into the offensive half, and that's Barriga in space. Cincinnati quickly reinforces the back line once again. Been a successful tactic throughout for head coach Sin Van Drunen. Zeus de La Paz will field it as the lights come on here in Highland Heights.
Soccer practice or games? Look no further than Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell. Spaces GLA,
And de La Paz ready
G-Class, GLC, or GLS.
for a restart.
Stop into our new showroom off Interstate 7175 at exit 188 to visit with the Mercedes-Benz of Fort Mitchell representative to get your next certified pre-owned or new Mercedes-Benz.
Long cleared. Cincinnati trying to make something out of it with Malink. Possession will turn to KW United in a restart. Solid defensive effort once again by Cincinnati. Sosnowski over there. Try to keep it in. Good speed here by Novas to come out. KW United getting some more quality attacks here early in the second. Namchapuna Able to gain the possession for Cincinnati. They get it up the mid and give it right back. Justin Springer in. Have to turn it. Ball sent to the corner. Nobody couldn't come up with it. So we'll restart here for Cincinnati, and Charlie Rolls. Dangerous time in front for KW United FC. It's Souley. Draws a whistle. Now another opportunistic spot here for KW United FC. Scored its first following a foul from Keenam Japuna for Cincinnati. Another Cincinnati foul sets up this opportunity. Callahan hovers over. Dutch Lions set the wall. Strike is up and over. It was Lobe, all the effort. De La Paz went up after it and then just drew the hand back. That one sailed high. Cincinnati trying to rebound now from a foul, and a scary opportunity there for KW United. Long service out by Rolls. Almost turned it mid there by KW United. Cincinnati will get another restart. Run to the corner, and then another physical exchange as Callahan able to disrupt the momentum. That was Ryan Malink over there for Cincinnati. Begin, gotcha. Good turn toward the center, and Levine out to make another aggressive play. Hovering around that right post was Austin Smythe, looking for his second of the night. And a quick play out. This is Korlicki in front. De La Paz able to get a foot on it. Lobe carried it in, had to give it up. Played across for Korlicki. Rolls over to Mark. Good move there for Korlicki, and a better physical move from Rolls. Finding Gatcha just across mid. And Gatcha trying to make a run, but couldn't quite get around. Some solid defense there by Laurent. Gatcha does earn a nice restart in the attacking third here for Cincinnati. Then John dances to the corner. Sends it across. Couldn't make the connection. Ball is out off KW United, however, and Cincinnati maintains possession. Good work in space there by John, but has to turn it back and they'll reorganize. 57th minute here in Highland Heights. Looking for Ngacha again. Ngacha able to come up and keep it alive. Whistles and Ngacha trying to make a turn. That was some of the lightest contact we've seen tonight between these two sides. So opportunity here for the Dutch Lions to add on. Try to take a go-ahead mark. Sent into the far side, headed in front. A couple of opportunities there for Cincinnati. Austin Smythe hit a pretty good look twice in his second. And the ball will drift well left to the post. So Cincinnati turned away in the 58th minute. And Levine will get set to knock it out for KW United. Cincinnati got started at the 11th minute with Austin Smythe from Ryan Malink. KW United answered in the 37th with Kamal Miller from Ken Krulicki, and that's where we stand now. Strong run in here for KW United, and an opportunity. Rolls able to get an angle nicely there on Barriga. Rolls again, will play forward. There's Ngacha. Strong job by Laurent. Ball in front again, it turned away. KW United organizes back. Change of possession at mid, another opportunity for Cincinnati. Then John's service. It's a corner. It's a Smythe. Smythe sends her across, ball loose in front, and a flick won't go. Just high. Cincinnati with another good look at a go-ahead goal. As Dinjan was right in front. Couldn't connect off the rebound. So Levine dodges a nice bullet there for KW United. KW United will send Ismail Longo on. A midfielder, so some fresh legs for Martin Painter. And the first place team in the Central Division Great Lakes. All set long by Levine, and Callahan couldn't keep it alive for KW United. So possession back to Cincinnati. Into the 61st minute. 2 shots on goal tonight for Cincinnati, 1 so far for KW United. Pressure forward there by Dinjan for Cincinnati. And a restart coming for the Dutch Lions, again in threatening territory. And gotcha. Malink was turned away there nicely again by Laurent. And a restart coming on a change of possession for KW United. Cincinnati again stacks that back line. And got you at mid. A little tangled up and a play out of it. Then John quickly double teamed. He goes to work in the corner, and there's Laurent once again. Maintain Cincinnati possession. Then John got that service and was quickly converged upon over there by Miller and Laurent. And our Mercy Health Sports Medicine corner coming up here for Cincinnati and Dijon. Ball across in front. Poked out by KW United in a strike well wide of the mark. So Cincinnati turned away once again. Barajas got a foot on it there. Or the Dutch Lions. Levine sent it clear. Ball played deep in, and Gotcha going to try to make something out of it, and was denied. It's Miller there for KW United. Barajas will press the issue. He's sent to the pitch near mid, the foul coming against KW United. Malay will restart it for the home half. Barajas, good play for Dinjan. Another nice combination. A chance in. Cincinnati ridden off there. It's Austin Smythe once again. Restart for Rolls. KW United with some nice defense. Sent in John to the pitch right there on the reception. But Barras able to turn back for Cincinnati. Cross in again, look for Smythe, and he is denied one more time by Levine. Didn't get a lot on it. That ball bounced at the top of the box. But Cincinnati continuing to come up with better looks here in the second. Been that way throughout, really. KW United working without the services of 6-goal scorer Samir Fatajada.
The House of Boards Sports Bar and Grill opening June 8th at 5th and Johnson in Covington. It's a great party spot to watch all your favorite sports. They have over 60 40-inch TVs.
So restart here for KW United in our 66th minute. All level at 1.
We hope you join us after the game tonight. Coming in for KW United, number
Then John Johnson comes on, a midfielder for KW United, so the second sub of the evening. Along with Moa Borig, a forward. So fresh legs on here for KW United as they search for a scoring combination and try to break this level match. Restart for Cincinnati. Dutch Lions try to play through traffic. Krolicki comes out of there with it for KW United. Ball sent back to Levine by Justin Springer. They'll work up the opposite side there with Miller. Borg had a touch him back for Krolicki. Smythe up the pressure for Cincinnati. Krolicki looks for some room. Deflected out. KW United will keep it. But Cincinnati able to burn some clock here. Borg the first touch on the restart. Deflected center, and KW United going to have a chance to organize. Malay was up to pressure for Cincinnati. And Smythe relieved of the ball and an attacking opportunity here for KW United. And that ball played a little bit behind Callahan. That allowed the Dutch Lions to pack that back line once again. Borg plays in. Longo had it relieved, and then Krolicki going to send it across the corner. Again, the Dutch Lions able to play forward defensively. Force that long effort from Krolicki. Johnson carried it in for that attack for KW United to get it started. Rolls in dangerous territory as KW United keeps the pressure on. Zeus De La Paz going to have a chance to open the relief valve here for the Dutch Lions. Trying to connect with Ngacha just across mid. More contact. Ball sent harmlessly down, and Cincinnati will have possession. 70th minute here in Highland Heights. Cincinnati trying to mark its third victory in its last 5. Charged forward here by Letty. Servers for Ngacha. Gotcha, going to be called for the foul. See Jackie for position down there in the corner. Looked like Lobe was giving chase there for KW United FC, and now he'll go to the pitch. Stoppage time here in the 71st minute. So we went 49-41 in the first. And a reminder that tonight's web stream brought to you by Global Business Solutions, are proud to be the official IT and technology service provider for your Cincinnati Dutch Lions. Join us for the final 2 matches of the season. Come back to you July the 3rd with a derby against the Dayton Dutch Lions. Then FC Cincinnati Reserves close out the season on the 16th of July. So a restart here for KW United. Able to score off the set piece in the first at the 37th minute. Try to repeat it there, flicked in. De La Paz going to have great position. Able to eye that one all the way. Rise up and collect. Can the Dutch Lions complete the clear? Callahan again with the header. Pressed forward by Longo. Turned by Namjapuna. A beautiful slide. To get it over to Barajas. Here's rolls in. Good service forward. Able to flick over was Malik. Make that Austin Smythe, excuse me. So Smythe turned away once again. He has the goal so far for Cincinnati. Did that in the 11th minute. He has had some good looks at a second multiple times here in the second period. 73rd minute. Substitution on for KW United. Darren Rios.
Number 17, Darren Rios.
Michael Molay on the restart for Cincinnati, looking for Dijon and missed the connection. Rolls trying to keep it alive and keep it in the attacking third for Cincinnati. Two headers for Rolls. Barajas battles. Malay sends it forward. Krolicki there to interrupt. And a foul called against the Dutch Lions. Officials a little quick to the whistle here in the second after a very physical first. Fouls 9-4. Cincinnati had the 9. Service for Barajas. Levine out. Going to be able to beat Barajas to the spot. Quick restart there. And more contact on the sideline as Rolls came up to try to contest. It was Johnson there for KW United FC, and possession will go to the first place team in the division. Attack here for KW United. Krolicki going to be able to keep it alive. Touch there for Johnson. Luby in front has it deflected away. Collected by Rios. Rios on Rolls. Rolls going to win that momentarily. Johnson goes to work. Cincinnati over to Mark with Austin Smythe. Ball sent out in front. There's contact in the air as Cincinnati went over to defend. Jamie Letty. And Letty had a Fairleigh Dickinson able to draw the foul against KW United.
Tonight's official attendance, 256.
Attendance tonight at 256 here in Highland Heights. Solid crowd on a steamy summer evening here in Northern Kentucky. De La Paz sent to send it away here for Cincinnati. Ball sent long and overshot and gotcha. Gotcha trying to work through traffic. Now Barajas coming up to help. And then gotcha. Able to settle it for the Dutch Lions. Gotcha again harassed, but able to get it out. Cincinnati will reset as Kurlicki goes to the pitch. Contact with Barajas and a foul against the Dutch Lions, and a yellow card there going to be issued. Like it was Barajas there in the vicinity to pick up the yellow. 77th minute. And a restart here for KW United. All level here at 1, and we will have some stoppage time. Tacked on to the end, we had 4 minutes, 41 seconds as Samson Sergi comes on for the Dutch Lions in the first substitution of the night for Cincinnati. Sergi's had a strong campaign here for the Dutch Lions. Couple of goals, 2 assists, and 6 shots on. Rolls again. Very active. And able to disrupt an attack from KW United. Longo trying to bore his way in. Now foul, give it back to the Dutch Lions. So a nice job by Rolls. Charlie Rolls, the Englishman, for the Dutch Lions.
Knowledge across all technology platforms.
De La Paz sends it out. Johnson kept it in momentarily. Barajas there. Stinjan. Ball turned nicely by KW United. To Borig. He works in space. Service knocked away by Jamie Letty. Again, try to connect with Ngacha. Ngacha's taking some blows here tonight for the Dutch Lions, and Barajas in traffic sent to the pitch. Cincinnati restarts for Rolls. Letty across, almost dangerous there as the Borig was up to threaten. Service in front. Levine again up to make another dramatic save for KW United. Stinjan in, Cincinnati's leading scorer for the season. Levine has shown some toughness on the line tonight. Good work in space there by Rios. Ball sent across and over the back fence. It's a touch there for KW United. Lobe sent it long. So Cincinnati set to go to its bench once again. Boris Risevic. Number 26 to come on, and Sam DeRoy on as well. DeRoy wearing number 11. So Rasovic in.
Number 11, Sam DeRoy.
And Sam DeRoy. Rasovic has a couple assists on the season. Get to break into the goal column. Be a good night to do it now. So we're into the 82nd minute here in Northern Kentucky, and Cincinnati threatening to stop a 7-match KW United FC victory streak. Cincinnati tries to form the attack. This is Dinjon for and Gotcha. And Gotcha once again harassed. Rolls forward. Punch back out by KW United FC. It's Malink in space for Cincinnati. Good strike sent in, and Levine able to collect. Gave up a small rebound, but able to cover it up before Ngachia could get there. A good strike from the wide side by Cincinnati. And almost gave Cincinnati the lead late here. A powerful strike there from Cincinnati and Sanowski. Ball sent long. Namjapuna in for Cincinnati. They'll watch it drift through the corner. Fourth minute. Restart for the Dutch Lions. Ball in front. Looks like Barajas sent it out for Cincinnati. KW United tries to press forward. Good ball across and nobody home on the wide side for KW United. Almost some good work there to keep it alive. As Rio sent it over. And Lobe tried to save it on that far side. Possession shifts back to Cincinnati. Namjapuna sent it out. Excellent work at mid. By KW United to keep it in the attacking half. Krolicki sends it in front, nobody home. Foul called against KW United. Samson Sergey there for Cincinnati on that first touch. Now Cincinnati will send everybody forward, and De La Paz will try to put one in a opportunistic spot for the Dutch Lions. '86th minute. We will have some stoppage time. De La Paz with a beautiful service to the top. Poked away there by Laurent. Another strike for Cincinnati, and Levine there having a solid night. That last one came from Sergey Sampson for Cincinnati. Product out of Xavier University. Rolls will restart. Sergey with a touch, and Gotcha with a header. Just in John. He'll send it wide. Dutch Lions calculated. Good turn and played on. Here's Ngachia in front. Ngachia winds up. Didn't get a lot of it. And Levine there to collect a low strike. Rosovic in front on the first touch. Found Ngachia. Couldn't get a whole lot of foot behind it. the 5th shot on goal tonight for Cincinnati. Just one so far for KW United. Cincinnati also up in corners 3-1. Corners, of course, brought to you by Mercy Health Sports Medicine this Dutch Lions season. Cincinnati found another opportunistic restart for KW United, this time in the 88th minute. Ball sent low in front. Cincinnati there to poke it away, and Ngachia trying to race to the top of the box. Excellent work in space defensively for KW United. That was Darren Rios. Was in a tricky spot with Ngachia boring down on him from behind. Was able to navigate that ball over to Levine. Ball sent back again, but KW United holds possession. 89th minute now. Ball sent forward. KW United trying to break out of traffic. Cincinnati will come up with it. Sam DeRoy able to momentarily gain the advantage for the Dutch Lions. Back for De La Paz, who tried to clear and couldn't connect there with Risevic on this left side. Kennedy Nwabia is going to check in now for Cincinnati.
So again for Peggy
And replace Peggy Ngachia.
number 9, Kennedy Nwabia.
So Nwabia on, another big physical presence, very similar to Ngachia. And he has some fresh legs as well. See if Cincinnati can leverage that now. We're in the 90th minute. Sam DeRoy in space for Cincinnati. Sends it back for La Paz. Long clearance across mid. And Cincinnati will collect there with Risevic. Ball sent forward. Nwabia in front. Couldn't get contact. Then John will reset for Nwabia. Had it poked away from behind. Ball loose at mid and poked back for Namjapuna. Letty able to get it out for Rolls. Ball forward, strike on, and Samson Sergey! Sergey Samson gonna do it for Cincinnati, a goal! The golden goal will give Cincinnati the victory over division-leading KW United FC. So Sergi comes off the bench late, able to find the right side of the net and beat Levine, who's had a great night in net for KW United. For Samson Sergi, it's his third goal of the campaign. And Sergi, who came in tonight with 6 shots, has given Cincinnati the lead. 91st minute, now a yellow going to be issued to Cincinnati. And Samson Sergi. So the 91st minute, Samson Sergi finds his third goal of the campaign, and now can the Dutch Lions hang on? Good attack forming here for KW United, and La Paz is going to just dive on it and try to kill as much of this stoppage time as he can. Long strikeout for De La Paz, and contact right there at the top. It was Moa Borig. And De La Paz will get the restart. So Samson Sergi in the 91st minute is giving Cincinnati the lead, and now they've got to protect. So Patrick Nuss will come on for Cincinnati.
Number 5, Patrick Nuss.
So Nuss comes onto the pitch in stoppage time. La Paz sends it out. Tried to find Uwabia, and a good turn and a chance here for KW United FC. Good slide tackle there by Rolls to disrupt the charge by Lobe. Solid angle there by the Englishman. And a restart for KW United. Here's Callahan. Left-footed, in front, good touch to redirect there by Cincinnati. That was Sammy Letty. So De La Paz and Namjapuna will take their time as we attempt to kill stoppage time. Cincinnati in solid position here to deliver just the second loss of the season to KW United FC. KW United had dropped its first of the season and won 7 straight coming into tonight. But again, they're playing without the 6-goal scorer Samir Fathazada. And KW United just scored 1 in a loss at Derby City. Just had hung 1 on the board here tonight. Cincinnati able to take advantage. Been able to pack the back line, make it very difficult for KW United to organize scoring opportunities. Samson Sergi, the product out of Xavier University, has the difference maker here tonight. And stoppage time will expire, and Cincinnati moves to 4-4 on the campaign now, 3-2 in the last 5, with an upset victory over the KW United FC here tonight. KW United drops to 7-2 on the season. So Samson Sergi gives Cincinnati the victory here tonight in the 91st minute. Cincinnati opened the scoring tonight in the 11th minute with Austin Smythe from Ryan Malink. KW United answered with its only strike of the night, Kamal Miller, off a set piece. And a nice assist from Ken Krolicki. So Cincinnati evens the slate and will go on the road next to face St. Louis on Sunday, June the 25th. Then to Derby City on June the 30th, and back here July the 3rd to face the Dayton Dutch Lions. Adult tickets $8, student tickets age 7 to 20 years old $6, and of course children 6 and younger always free here. And we'll see you back next time on July the 3rd as the Dutch Lions entertain the Dayton Dutch Lions. So again, the final here tonight, Cincinnati Dutch Lions FC scored the upset over KW United FC 2-1 on a Samson Sergi goal in the 91st minute. Mike Schmaltz for our PDL crew here tonight at Northern Kentucky University. Thanks for watching. We'll see you July the 3rd for the Dutch Lions and the Dayton Dutch Lions right here in Northern Kentucky.